Hi guys, we are back again. There's this thing I've come to realize that life is full of process. You find somebody having a car, driving a car, or owning a company, or owning a business, but it's a continuous process. So there's these other guys, I don't know how to call them, low class or middle class. There are three people in this life right now, by the way. There are those low class, middle class, and the high class. The low class are those who depend on their own. They don't know where to go, but they just hustle as much as they can for them to earn a living. And then there's this on the middle one, whom at least they know there is something they're going to eat at home or something like that. People are totally different. And then there's those on your very high class level, who they already have everything in life. And this thing should not make anyone to worry about life. Life is a process. That's why you find it, like it's like God is very sincere to everyone and it's also balanced. Felt like today you're praying for this thing, and then after some days or some years or some kind of month or hours, you'll get what you're praying for. Because always nowadays people believe that if you pray today, your prayers cannot be answered immediately until you get exhausted, then your prayers fail. No, it's always answered at the right time. That's why if somebody tells you something wrong about you, it's either you react or you find it somehow difficult for you to handle it, and then you take an action. By you taking an action, which means the guy told you that thing at the wrong moment, at the wrong time, so it wasn't the right time for the guy to tell you that. But if you did not react, which means the guy told you that thing at the right time, and that's life, bro. Life is so fun. God give us air to breathe, which make us to be balanced and everything is balanced. The only thing that God did not give us is wealth. And there are those guys who come from nowhere. They don't have anyone to lean on. They just struggle as much as they can so that one day they can find themselves to the top of the pyramid. It isn't easy. At all isn't easy. Like me, I've been trying as much as I can. It isn't easy, guys. Life sometimes isn't easy at all at all. Find you're planning this today, tomorrow you're doing fucked up. So you find yourself going down, down. Nobody to talk to. That's how I come to realize that the reason why people marry is so that they can find somebody, more so men, so that they can find somebody whom, if they have a problem in their head, they will talk, even though they wouldn't talk directly to tell you, I've experienced this and I'm doing this. No, they won't tell you that, but they will tell you opposite so that they can be released by that stress. That's, I think, the only reason why people marry. People doesn't marry because of kids. I don't know. No, no. We marry because we need that person who is ready to listen to us and to help us. So many, and we find ourselves now we're having kids and all those. So life continues and it's a circle. Living alone is kind of inspiration in life. congregants.